What information do you get by using the lab profile? The lab profile is an interview. Each of the questions of this interview causes the person being interviewed to reveal another aspect of how their brain works. With the lab profile training, you learn how to discover and understand what this person can do and cannot do, and you learn how to motivate and influence them. This video presentation gives you an inside overview of the kinds of capabilities the person being interviewed has and doesn't have. For market research purposes, the lab profile can give you the same kind of information about how the person responds to a product or service or place or whatever you ask them about. Upon completion of the lab profile interview, you will have uncovered how this person operates in that context you used in your interview with them. The first thing you uncover about the person is how to motivate them in the context you're interviewing them for. They give you a word or a phrase you can use to motivate them in that context. We refer to this as their criteria. Here are some of the capabilities the lab profile reveals. Does the person decide for themselves or need outside help to decide? Does the person follow procedures or modify the procedures to suit themselves? Does the person favor keeping things the same, or do they want to improve or to change things? Does the person want to follow the existing rules or use their own rules? Is the person driven by power, affiliation, or achievement? Is the person focused on use, doing, concept, understanding, or structure, organizing? Is the person focused on the big picture or on the details? Does the person work best in proximity or independent or cooperative situations? Is the person focused on self or on other? Is the person thinking organized around the past, the present, or the future? Does the person normally respond by feeling, thinking, or do they have a choice about which way they respond? Is the person normally convinced by what they see, hear, read, or do? Is the person normally convinced by some number of examples, some period of time? Are they normally convinced consistently, or are they normally automatically convinced? These are not the only capabilities a person has which are revealed by the lab profile interview, but the lab profile interview is where it all starts. And after a person responds to the lab profile interview questions, you know a lot about who they are, what they can and cannot do, and what it takes to motivate and manage them in your organization. If you would like to learn the lab profile, find out how in the description of this video.